Some places on Earth are so extraordinary, they feel like they belong in a fantasy novel or another planet. From mysterious islands to rainbow-colored mountains, these stunning destinations will make you question if they're even real. In this video, we'll explore jaw-dropping landscapes and natural phenomena that are unlike anything you've ever seen. Whether it's nature's artistry or optical illusions, these spots will leave you speechless. Get ready to travel to the most unbelievable corners of the planet. You won't believe your eyes. Jianghe Dangxia landform in China is a geological wonder known for its rainbow-colored mountains that look almost as if they were painted. Located in Gansu Province, this UNESCO World Heritage Site covers a vast area of red sandstone mountains that have been sculpted by wind and rain over millions of years. The result is a surreal landscape of towering cliffs, jagged ridges, and undulating hills, each striped in layers of red, yellow, blue, and green. The colors are especially vivid after a rainfall or during sunrise and sunset, when the sun casts a warm glow over the landscape, enhancing the natural hues. In Australia, you'll find this bubblegum pink lake known as Hillier. The lake gets its unique color from certain algae and bacteria that thrive in its salty water. Measuring about 600 meters long, Lake Hillier maintains its vibrant color even when the water is drained. The lake's incredible appearance is heightened by its encircling trees, which provide a rich backdrop that enhances its charm. It's a bit tricky to reach since you can only get there by air or boat, but the view is definitely worth it. Socotra Island, part of Yemen, is often referred to as the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean due to its extraordinary biodiversity and unique flora and fauna. The island is home to around 30% of its plant species that are found nowhere else on Earth, including the iconic dragon's blood tree. The tree's striking umbrella-like shape, with its thick, stout trunk and dense crown of leaves, gives it a distinctive appearance. The tree is considered a symbol of the unique biodiversity found on Socotra Island and is protected as part of the island's UNESCO World Heritage status. Nestled in northern Arizona, the red rocks of Sedona are renowned for their sandstone formations, which display brilliant shades of red and orange, primarily because of iron oxide. When blanketed in snow, the red rocks create a mesmerizing scene with a striking contrast between the vivid red hues and the pristine white layer. This region is not just a feast for the eyes. It is also famous for its vortex sites, believed to be centers of spiritual energy, attracting visitors seeking healing and meditation. The area has a rich Native American history, with several tribes, including the Sinagua and Yavapai, considering the rock formations sacred. Outdoor enthusiasts flock to Sedona for its extensive hiking trails, such as Cathedral Rock and Bell Rock. In addition, Arizona is home to other stunning natural landmarks. Along the Colorado River, one can't miss Horseshoe Bend. This iconic meander in the river is known for its striking U-shaped curve, which offers breathtaking panoramic views from a vantage point above. The cliffs rise dramatically over 1,000 feet, providing a stark contrast to the deep blue waters of the river below. Horseshoe Bend is part of the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area and is often combined with visits to nearby attractions, such as the iconic Antelope Canyon. Lentoy marinensis in Brazil is a natural wonder that feels like something out of a dream. Despite being in a tropical region, it looks more like a desert, yet it's teeming with life. It's a vast expanse of white sand dunes stretching as far as the eye can see. But what makes it truly unique are the crystal clear freshwater lagoons that dot the scenery. These lagoons are temporary, filling up during the rainy season and gradually drying up in the dry season, leaving behind only the vast sand dunes. This place was declared a national park in 1981, ensuring the protection of its one-of-a-kind landscape and ecosystem. Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland is a geological marvel made up of about 40,000 interlocking hexagonal basalt columns. These unusual rock formations were created by volcanic activity around 60 million years ago, when lava cooled rapidly, cracking into these distinct shapes. The mostly hexagonal columns stretch toward the sea, with some reaching up to 12 meters, sparking myths and legends. According to Irish folklore, the columns were built by the giant Finn McCool as part of a pathway to Scotland. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Northern Ireland's most famous natural attractions. These lakes, known as the Tricolor Lakes, are situated at the summit of the volcano on Flores Island, Indonesia. The colors are influenced by the varying levels of volcanic gases and minerals dissolved in the water, creating a constantly shifting and mesmerizing spectacle. Locally, the lakes hold spiritual significance, with each believed to be the resting place of departed souls. Lake of Old People, often appearing deep blue or gray, is believed to contain the souls of the elderly, symbolizing respect for ancestors. Lake of Young Men and Maidens, characterized by its vibrant turquoise color, is associated with the spirits of young men and maidens, representing youth and love. Bewitched or Enchanted Lake, which can change from blue to reddish-brown, is linked to mystical tales and is said to house spirits that bring both good and bad omens. Lake Baikal, located in Siberia, Russia, is the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake. In winter, it freezes over with turquoise ice shards that look like something from another planet. The ice forms unique patterns, cracks, and bubbles, with temperatures often dropping low enough to create deep fissures, some of which stretch for miles. In March, wind and temperature fluctuations cause large shards of ice to push up along the surface, creating striking turquoise formations that glisten in the sunlight. Some areas feature mesmerizing ice caves and unique formations due to the lake's shifting conditions, offering incredible sights. The Great Blue Hole in Belize is a giant, perfectly circular sinkhole located in the Caribbean Sea, just off the coast of Belize. It stretches over 300 meters in diameter and plunges to depths of around 125 meters, creating a rich blue contrast against the surrounding turquoise waters of the Lighthouse Reef. Formed during the last ice age, when sea levels were much lower, the sinkhole was initially a limestone cave that flooded as the ocean rose. It's home to a variety of marine life, including reef sharks, giant groupers, and vibrant coral formations. The Moreki boulders are a stunning natural wonder located on Cocoa Beach in the Otago region of New Zealand's South Island. These large, spherical stones are scattered across the beach, some as large as 3 meters in diameter, and are believed to be around 60 million years old. They were formed from mud, minerals, and organic materials that gradually cemented together over time, a process known as concretion. The outer layers of the boulders have eroded away, exposing the smooth, often cracked surfaces, creating the iconic round shapes. The stones are found in clusters, adding to their mysterious and almost otherworldly appearance. The Antelope Valley California Poppy Reserve, located in California's high desert, is a breathtaking natural area renowned for its vibrant displays of California poppies, the state flower. Covering over 1,700 acres, this reserve is one of the best places in the United States to witness the spectacular sight of the California poppy in full bloom. Typically, the peak blooming season occurs from mid-February to May, depending on weather conditions, attracting visitors eager to experience the vibrant carpet of flowers stretching as far as the eye can see. Death Valley, located in eastern California and extending into Nevada, is one of the hottest, driest, and lowest places on Earth. The sailing stones of Death Valley are one of the most mysterious and fascinating natural phenomena in the United States. These large rocks, some weighing up to 700 pounds, appear to move on their own, leaving long, visible tracks behind them in the smooth surface of the playa. During the winter, thin sheets of ice form on the playa's surface, and when the ice begins to melt, it breaks into large floating panels. The wind pushes these ice sheets, which in turn drag the rocks along the ground, creating the tracks. Meteora, Greece, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for its stunning rock formations and ancient monasteries. The name Meteora means suspended in air, which perfectly describes the incredible rock pillars that rise up to 400 meters above the surrounding landscape. These unique sandstone formations were created millions of years ago through geological processes of erosion and uplift. Meteora is home to 6 active monasteries, which were built between the 14th and 16th centuries, and many of them were perched atop the rocks for protection from invaders. The Crooked Forest in Poland is famous for its bizarre bent pine trees, most of which have an unusual 90-degree curve at the base of their trunks. The trees, which were planted in the 1930s, appear to be intentionally shaped, but the exact cause of their peculiar bends remains a subject of debate. Stretching over about 1.7 square kilometers, the Crooked Forest contains around 400 such trees, with each one uniquely curved, adding to the forest's strange charm. Despite their odd shapes, the trees are healthy and continue to grow. Palawan is an island province in the Philippines, often referred to as the country's last frontier. Palawan stretches over 1,100 kilometers from north to south and is known for its crystal-clear waters, dramatic limestone cliffs, lush jungles, and vibrant coral reefs. One of the most famous attractions in Palawan is the Puerto Princesa underground river. This awe-inspiring natural wonder features one of the longest navigable underground rivers in the world, winding its way through a series of caves adorned with stalactites and stalagmites. The river flows beneath the Street Paul mountain range and leads to the South China Sea. Palawan is also home to El Nido, a popular destination known for its dramatic karst limestone formations, secluded lagoons, and pristine beaches. Devil's Tower, located in Wyoming, USA, is known for its sheer vertical columns of rock that rise 1,267 feet above the surrounding landscape. It was designated as the first U.S. national monument by President Theodore Roosevelt in 1906. The tower, which is made of igneous rock, was formed millions of years ago through volcanic activity, and its distinctive columnar shape was created as the magma inside cooled and contracted. The Richat structure, often called the Eye of the Sahara, is an enormous circular rock formation located in the Sahara Desert in Mauritania. Spanning about 40 kilometers in diameter, this natural wonder looks like a giant bullseye or eye from space, with concentric rings of rock formations that spiral outward. Originally thought to be an impact crater, scientists now believe the structure was formed by a combination of geological uplift and erosion over millions of years. The structure is made up of various types of rock, including limestone, sandstone, and quartzite, which give it a range of earthy colors from pale blues and whites to deep browns. This geological anomaly, visible from space, has become a landmark for astronauts and a fascinating destination for geologists and explorers. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through places that seem too surreal to be true. If you enjoyed exploring these wonders, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite in the comments below.